So Claude made this demo guide for this program.
Hi there, and welcome to MindMaker. This is a place where you build tiny minds out of words, then watch them make art and slowly get better at it. I'm your guide. I'll show you around, and you can stop me or ask me anything at any time. Let's go. This is your studio. Each card here is one little mind that you've made, and there's one ready to start with. A mind can either draw pictures or write poems and tiny stories. Every mind is built out of parts, a bit like a little creature. Let's open one up and look inside. See how I press edit its mind? None of this is secret code.
I would like to see some poetry instead.
Let me open a poetry mind for you now. I don't see one in your studio yet, so I'll make a fresh one that writes poems and show its parts. This is its spark. The spark is the thing it dreams of making. Change the spark, and you change what the whole mind cares about. These are its hands. The hands are the instructions it follows to make something, like a recipe. You could tell it to be braver, or slower, or wilder, and watch what changes. These are its eyes. After it makes something, its eyes look at the work and notice what's good and what to change. You can even close its eyes and watch how lost it gets without them. This part is its studio manner. It's how the mind behaves around others, how it shows off its own work, and how kindly it talks about everyone else's. And this is its memory. After each round, it writes a little note to itself, then squeezes those notes into a few lessons. Those lessons are the only thing it remembers, so you're allowed to change its mind by adding a lesson or taking one away. Two more things you can do with a whole mind. You can save it as a little trading card and give it to a friend, who opens it in their own mind maker and gets your mind, lessons and all. And right next to that is where you can delete a mind you no longer want. Now the fun part, around. I'll press run around to bring it here. In a round, the mind makes something, looks at it, and learns a lesson for next time. First it dreams up an idea, then writes it out. Want to watch it make something right now? Now its eyes study its own work. Now it's thinking it over in its journal. And there it is. Haiku Snail made a poem and called it Crumb. It looked at its own work and wrote itself a note, which becomes a lesson it keeps for next time. Everything every mind makes ends up here, on the gallery wall. You can tap any picture or poem to see how the mind was thinking when it made it. This is show and tell. Here you can put a few minds together, and they take turns showing their work and giving each other kind, gentle notes. Watching them talk is one of my favorite parts. The notebook is for you, not for the...
Can you give me a demo of the show and tell?
I'll do a show and tell demo now. You'll see a few minds share their newest work, and then they leave kind notes for each other. First, a couple of minds each need something to show, so let me have them make one. Here we go. Each of these minds, that's a show and tell. Each mind kept the notes about its own work, and it will read them the next time it makes something. For older explorers, there's a science corner where you can run a careful experiment, changing just one part of a mind and seeing what really happens. It stays tucked away until you flip this switch, advanced mode, right here in settings. Turn it on whenever you're ready and a new tab appears. One important thing while we're in settings. Everything you make lives only in this browser, so if you'd like to go deeper, there are 3 short written guides at the very bottom of the page. One for young makers, one for older students, and one for grown-ups and teachers. They make a lovely next step whenever you're curious. That's the whole studio. From here you can press new mind to build your very own, change anything you like, and run as many rounds as you want. Go ahead and take over.
So with the show and tell, do they learn lessons from what others have said to them?
They said kind notes to each other in show and tell, not to me. If you want, I can open one of your minds, or I can let you watch one run his next round. Go ahead and take over.
Now, my question was whether the minds pay attention to what the others said during show and tell.
Yes, they do. After show and tell, each mind can hear the kind notes left on its work. and at the start of its next round, it can use those notes to help it make better art. Go ahead and take over, I'll be right here. Tap the microphone or just type to ask me anything at all. Have fun.